Hello professionals around the world, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'd like to point out some phrases to you that we women notoriously overuse. These phrases weaken our position. Once we stop using these phrases, or at least lessen the use, we will move closer from indecisive communication to assertive, pleasant professionalism. This is Adrienne here with Communication Plus, helping you communicate with clarity and confidence as you're shaping the world. If you're new here, be sure to click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any quality content. It comes your way every Thursday. The first phrase that we tend to notoriously overuse is the simple little word, sorry. Ladies, for some reason, we are sorry about everything. If we knock into someone, if someone knocks into us. If we are late, if someone else is late. If we express an opposing opinion, if someone else is expressing an opposing opinion. We don't have to be sorry about everything. Sorry expresses an apology. It puts us in the lower position. We should express an apology when apology is due, but we should definitely not use the phrase sorry as a filler word. Take a look at this Pantene commercial. Does this seem familiar to you?
Sorry, can I ask a stupid question?
Sorry, do you have a minute? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Hey, there he is. Mind if I squeeze in here?
Sorry. Sorry.
So it's Tim.
Sorry, go first.
No, it's just, I was gonna say.
I'm sure many of these situations are familiar to you. Oftentimes we use sorry as a filler word. In those cases, it can be skipped. It can be skipped altogether. And sometimes we use the word sorry as an introduction to a question or an idea. In those cases, it's better to say, I have an idea, or I have a question. So say sorry when an apology is due, and do not say sorry in other cases. Once we stop apologizing all the time, ladies, we will be taken much more seriously. Another frequently overused word is the word just.
Hi, Adrienne. What are you working on?
I'm just working on a proposal.
Adrienne, where are you going?
I'm just gonna meet the new client. Why just? Does that proposal take all but 5 minutes to come up with? If not, then it's not just a proposal, it's a proposal. I'm working on a proposal. And what about the client? Is this client not at all important? Or is meeting with a new client so minor that it doesn't really matter? A new client is important for any business. So you're not just meeting with a client, you are meeting with a new client. You see the difference? Whenever we insert just, we diminish the importance of whatever we are saying. We can even come across hesitant and indecisive. In some situations, a just can also communicate to our listener that we are not 100% sure in our expertise. So skip the just and state whatever you're stating in more positive and in more assured terms. There's also a cluster of phrases, ladies, that we have to skip altogether, and these are qualifiers that actually disqualify us. For example, before you state an opinion, saying something like, well, I'm not an expert in this area, but... Well, if you're expressing an opinion, you might even be an expert because otherwise you probably wouldn't say something. Or if you're not an expert, at the minimum, you are knowledgeable about the subject that you're about to speak. So don't disqualify yourself by saying, I'm not an expert. Let someone else disqualify you if they want to. Or saying something like, I'm not the ultimate authority on this subject, but... Well, it's okay if you're not the ultimate authority. No one is really the ultimate authority on any subject. So you don't need to state that. As a general rule, gather your thoughts carefully and express yourself in a clear and concise manner without any kind of disqualifiers. Ladies, in the fourth category that I'd like to mention in this video, there is a cluster of phrases that are weak modifiers that we will also do very well leaving behind. These are the expressions somewhat, sort of, kind of, I think, and I guess. Listen to this conversation, for example.
Adrian, which consultant are you going to go with?
Well, I think Kristen is pretty knowledgeable. I guess maybe she's the one. Again, just like the disqualifiers, these modifier phrases have a very similar impact. They make us sound indecisive, not knowledgeable enough, lacking confidence, unsure of ourselves and our decisions. Let's see what the statement sounds like without the modifiers.
Adrian, which consultant are you going to go with?
Kristen is knowledgeable. She's the one. A lot better, right? I will list these modifiers for you in the description box below so that you can remember them, and I suggest that you skip them all together. And the last phrases I'd like to caution you against are, does this make sense or am I making sense? These phrases imply two things. One is that you don't trust your audience's intellectual ability to understand what you're saying. Now that's not good, right? The other possibility is that you don't trust your own ability in having expressed yourself properly. You think you might have been incoherent and therefore you need to double check with your audience. This also discredits you. So if you want to get some kind of conversation going with your audience, a better thing to say is, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. In summary, fellow female professionals around the world, we need to stop saying sorry unless we really have a reason to offer an apology. We need to stop saying just because it diminishes the importance of our statement. We need to skip the disqualifiers such as I'm not an expert or I'm not the ultimate authority. Weak modifiers have the same impact, so we will do well skipping these as well, such as somewhat, sort of, kind of, I think, I guess. And lastly, let's not ask, does it make sense or am I making sense? Hopefully you are. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I'm going to put all these phrases in the description box below for you so that you can reference them anytime when you're thinking about strengthening your communication. Take care now.